If you run a small business like I do, you've probably figured out that more and more often, your customers are going online to find you. They go online to learn about who you are, where you are, and what it is that you do. So now you may be asking yourself, what can I do to make my business really stand out on the internet? Well, here's a thought: video. I know it sounds like a big deal, but with DataSphere, it's really much easier than you might think. First, you simply schedule your video shoot. Next, the videographer shoots at your location for 1 or 2 hours. Then the final piece is edited together. And finally, you approve it and you're done. That's really all there is to it. In the next couple of minutes, we'll tell you everything you need to know to get the most from your own DataSphere video. Your DataSphere video will be a brief, documentary-style business profile. It's an opportunity to highlight what makes you different, what makes you special. In your video, you can showcase your passion, the unique personality of your business, your awesome staff, whatever it is that'll help you stand out from the crowd and attract more customers. In fact, a new study shows that just about everybody now researches local businesses online, and 21% of people who view online videos for those businesses will make a purchase. DataSphere has partnered with the renowned production team at Clatter & Din. That's who you'll be contacting to get your production underway. Here are some suggestions from them to help make you look your best. Your video will be made up of just a couple simple ingredients. First, interviews with you or the representative of your choice, and perhaps a happy customer or employee who can provide a testimonial, whomever you think will best tell your story. The second ingredient is a variety of shots around your place of business. Interaction with happy customers, your employees doing their job, your storefront, your main products, stuff like that. These are generally shot without sound and are used as filler or cover shots. We in the biz refer to this as B-roll footage. Let's take a closer look at these ingredients. The interview is the backbone of your video. This is where most of the information will come from, and it's likely the part that you're most nervous about. Don't be. Here's why. Our videographer will guide you or the person representing your business through the whole thing by asking just 7 simple but revealing questions. You can answer them as many times as you like, and you don't have to get everything right all at once.
At the same time, we are all very technically minded, and our underlying infrastructure is absolutely ironclad and airtight.
We can edit different parts together, like this.
We are all very technically minded. The underlying infrastructure of our company is,
and cover up the edits with that B-roll we were just talking about.
We are all very technically minded. The underlying infrastructure of our company is airtight and ironclad. And
remember, we're just mining for nuggets here. It's not like every word out of your mouth has to be gold, so there's no pressure. Just smile, be inviting, and have fun. After all, we're here to make you look good. Besides the main interview, it would be great to get 1 or more supporting interviews. These could be a supporting comment from an employee or a testimonial from a happy client, someone who's passionate and articulate. We only need a couple sentences here to support the main interview. Our videographer can suggest questions for them, or you can ask them yourself. Keep in mind that it's important to identify a good location in which to shoot the interview. Our videographer will help you when they arrive, but it would be great if you gave it some thought first. Here's a couple rules of thumb to keep in mind. Quiet on the set. It might look good to interview you on the sidewalk in front of your business, but if there's a lot of traffic, it won't matter how good it looks if we can't hear you. Think of things like factory equipment, traffic, heavy-duty ventilation, and the like. You may have learned to ignore the noise at your place of business, but your customers haven't. It doesn't have to be perfectly quiet, but do the best that you can. If there really is no place that is relatively quiet, perhaps we can shoot your video at your home or another suitable location. Next, find a background that is aesthetically pleasing or represents your business. Hey, if you can do both at the same time, great. Here are some tips. Avoid a cramped, messy office. Either something pleasing and neutral or something that represents your business would be better. While natural light is good and useful, avoid having a bright window right behind you. And finally, try to avoid being close to a wall. If you can, put as much space between you and the background as possible. Remember that cover footage we talked about earlier, the B-roll? Our videographer will have plenty of suggestions, but think about it ahead of time to make sure we get shots of what is most important to you. And it's a good idea to have a few friends, clients, or family come down and act as background talent who we can direct to give your B-roll a polished look. And that's basically all there is to it. Our videographer will be there for no more than a couple of hours and will strive to have a minimal impact on your operations. From here, it's off to be edited. We'll add appropriate background music and graphics and then send you a web link within 14 days so you can check out your finished video. At that point, you'll have 7 days to approve it before we upload it to DataSphere. If we don't hear from you within 7 days, we'll assume that your video is approved and we'll post it to your online business profile so you can start attracting new customers. But let's say you want to change something about your video during that 7-day period. No problem. As long as it's something that can be fixed with a reasonably straightforward edit or graphics change, we'll be happy to complete one set of revisions to your video. Remember, we can only honor one round of revisions, so make it count. Put the proof and power of video to work for you. Call to schedule your DataSphere on-site video today. Just contact the DataSphere support team at 866-636-8893. And be sure to check out the links on this page to see some video examples and hear what other DataSphere customers have to say about this whole video process. Let's get the ball moving on your DataSphere video right now.